Hello YouTube, this is Hakuro. This is a video response to 10 houses a Christian converts to the occult of paganism. Now, as many of you know, I am an eclectic pagan. And before that, I was a Southern Baptist Christian. Sadly enough, I do live in the South. I live right in the middle of the Bible Belt. And in my city, there is about a church on every street corner. Anyways, my family really wasn't that Christian. I mean, we would go to church on special occasions and special holidays around Christmas or so. And I used to think, I used to not really think about it. It was just one of those things that I accepted that, you know, God, the Christian God was the only God. I didn't really know much about any other religions except for a couple little very thin mythology books that I would read in elementary school and middle school. And I think it was about when I was 13 or 14 that I got to this stage where I believe everyone gets to where they just try and seek out and find their own way. And as I was doing it, I became very agnostic in my beliefs, thinking and seeing how things in the Bible and everything else contradicted itself. And I started questioning, and all I would ever hear really was, oh, God works in mysterious ways, or, you know, the Bible says so, so it's correct, or stuff like that. No real definitive answers. And then, amazingly, I found Wicca from one of my cousins who had a little stash of Wiccan books, which were, I believe most of them were Silver Ravenwolf, which I never read, thankfully. But I did read this one book. It was the basics of Wicca, and that was the first book I ever read through nonstop. I think it was about 300 pages or so, and I read it through in like 2 days. And after thinking about it, I was just like, something clicked in me that this seems right for me. I haven't really delved too far into it, but from what I have read, it just seemed to mentally be fit for me because the book had your basic structures and everything else. And after a while, I started doing little miniature rituals for Sabbats, for Yule, Midsummer, Ostara, etc., etc. And when I done it, I just got so much more out of it than what I got out of when I went to church or something. I just felt very mentally, spiritually sound, and after a while, I started looking into Asatru when I found out that my family was very, very Germanic, and half of my family bloodline is from Northern Europe, mostly Sweden. And so thus I started looking into Asatru, where I practice Asatru, and due to reasons, I no longer call myself Asatru because I just couldn't fit into the category. I guess I guess you would say that I was far too eclectic for one set religion, but I do take a lot from it, and I do have a Mjolnir right here, which my fiance has given me for Yule last year. But anyways, and this is basically my video response of where I was, how I am now, and I'm going to go before I ramble on. So, thank you and have a wonderful day.